reminder, thank you guys for tuning into our channel. If you have not hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video,
please
like
give us a
this
like.
video. So today we're going to talk to you about some different things to look for when you are looking for a house here in Merida. We got quite a few comments on our last video, people asking, do we have any tips? So we just thought we'd put together a quick video about things that we suggest you look for or do while you're looking for an apartment here in Merida. So, Chief, at the top of the list is...
You just need to know what you're walking into when you're moving to the Yucatan.
And you walking into some heat, baby.
It is hot.
It is hot, hot, hot up in here. Go ahead, sweetheart.
I am a Floridian, and it's almost too much to bear. It is hotter than Florida.
Almost too much to bear. I'm from Michigan, y'all, and it is way too much to bear. So we suggest you really prepare yourself. I know everybody has probably already told this to you, but it is hot. It is mid-February, and we're hitting 99 degrees today. So that's what's up. The other thing, since it is so hot, what should they look for in an apartment, sweetheart?
You should look for AC units in the parts of the house that matter most to you.
Correct. So there is, the Mexican government subsidizes the electricity here. So as long as you don't hit a certain threshold, they will subsidize. But at different thresholds, they subsidize less and less and less. So I don't recommend getting an AC in every room or looking for where they have an AC in every room, just the rooms that you need it in.
Right.
So for us, we look for an AC in our living room and an AC in our bedrooms. We compromised on getting it in the living room because we found an apartment that we liked, and we're kind of regretting that decision now. What else? What's next, babe?
When you're looking for an apartment or a house, you want to get in touch with a realtor. In fact, we would recommend getting in touch with several realtors in Merida, and that's because there is no MLS.
There's no MLS. There's no multiple listing service here in Merida, which means it's just free willy, man. It is gunslinger territory. So if you have an apartment to put on the market, you just contact as many realtors as you know. If you don't know any realtors, you just contact very many realtors. You just tell the realtors that you do know. So many realtors have access to apartments that other realtors don't have access to. At
the same time, many realtors have access to the same apartment. So we found ourselves being showed the same apartment.
We lived deja vu a couple of times.
And what worked for us there is to find realtors, of course, Google. You know, you can start at Google, but we also found it helpful to check out different Facebook groups for expats that live in Merida or other groups.
We found that extremely helpful. A lot of realtors have enough sense where they go there and list. So we pull their names from there, and other expats kind of give you suggestions on, hey, this realtor really did us well. They drove us around all day, XYZ, Elemental P. So join these Facebook groups. Join the expat communities on Facebook. They can be very, very, very helpful. What else can you pick a realtor from? You can go online and find different realtors if you do a property search here on Google, but make sure that you put in departments. I was doing a hunt for apartments here in Merida and coming up with a few little hits, but once I searched for departments,
or departamentos,
then the cash came in, and I was able to contact a lot of different people to see a lot of different apartments. So that's just a rule of thumb for anyone looking at this video. Whatever country you are in, make sure that you are searching in that country's language. Use your Google Translate to search in the country's language. The same thing happened to us in Colombia. Search in the country's language and you will have better results.
All right, so next thing, let's say you've selected a few realtors and you're going to see some houses or apartments. And this is probably something you should do any place you go to see, but when you step in the door, what should they do first?
Do a deep inhale. See if you smell any fresh paint. See if you smell any mildew. Do that inhale in every room of the apartment. Departamento. Also, especially check the rooms that have the ACs in them, because if that AC is not hooked up correctly, it's probably draining inside of the wall. If no one has lived there for a while, there'll be a faint hint of a stale smell in the air. You don't want that, because as soon as it starts running again, it's going to become a very strong smell. Look for any bubbles in the paint. Look for any type of water damage. what starts out as small can become a major hindrance or annoyance while you live there.
Right. So in addition to Merida being hot, there's also a lot of moisture here because it's humid. So
very, very humid.
check for that.
So let's do this while we're doing the walkthrough. As soon as you come through the threshold of the door, you should check that seal on the front door to make sure it's airtight. Or not, maybe not airtight, but very firm and tight. Make sure that there's a little, at the bottom of the door, what is it called? A little flipper, a strip at the bottom of your door to keep critters from coming in and out your door and to keep your AC inside. Make sure that your house is fortified. Make sure that you have screens in the window if you can. We didn't get screens in our window and we had to deal with it. We had some custom made screens now.
Yeah, we just had beautiful sliding glass doors on one end and a nice wide window on the other. So we were really looking forward to chilling with our doors and windows
that cross
open.
breeze popping. Yeah, man, we got ate up that first month, yo.
Yes,
not recommended.
bites.
I also recommend, so for us, wherever you live, there's going to be issues with critters, right? Spiders or whatever. My thing was, I don't want to be on anybody's ground level anywhere.
Especially if the area is densely populated.
Especially if it's densely populated. I don't care if it's Thailand, wherever we go. Because densely populated areas just breed critters. And I ain't trying to have none of that up in my house. Not where I lay my head. So we try to look for a place that's off the ground. We also try to look for places that are clean and not located around a whole bunch of people. I don't look for a neighborhood where all the tourists live because usually that's densely populated and they're really tight and close together. What's up? What's next?
Let's see.
Ooh, water pressure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So when we're doing the walkthrough of the house, you did the deep inhale test and now you're going through. Now you get to the bathroom. What are you looking for? You are looking for water pressure. There is a lot of mineral buildup here in Mexico. All of the older houses that we went into, when you cut the water on, it kind of drips out. I don't want to take a shower where it feels like somebody's peeing on me. You know what I'm saying? So I need to have strong water pressure. So we run the shower, run the sink, and
flush the toilet
to make sure that it's a strong flush and that water pressure is nice. What else there, Gunny? Be sure to communicate with your realtor. Communicate, over communicate. Let them know the size of the house you want. Let them know about the neighborhood you're looking for, the socioeconomic status of the neighborhood, or the walkability. What do you need to have close to you?
Yes, we did make sure to specify that we weren't planning on having a car here, so we wanted to be close to a grocery store or a gym or a coffee shop or something
and all
like
that good stuff.
We also need to let you know that because of how the realtor system is set up here with the listings, that the houses you may see,
it's different, y'all. It's different here.
You know, the best foot is not always put forward in those scenarios, and maybe, like you said, it could have been like the price break that we were looking at, but
we'll share a couple of stories with you. So we got to see a house out in Las Americas that was beautiful. Our realtor was the boss. She really drove us around to a lot of different houses. But we get out there and we pull up like floor awed at the house. It looked beautiful from the outside. Man, we got up in there. First off, there's cockroaches scattered all over the floor. All over. We ain't talking about no little itty bitty cockroaches. We talking about them Florida cockroaches. Them big mud.
Those big, sometimes people call them water bugs.
Yeah, man. And they're belly up on the floor everywhere, going into the apartment, going up the stairs, into the bedrooms. So that's one tick again. Well, 5, 6, 7, 8 ticks against
and you might run into that because there could be so many realtors that have the same listing. No one is taking the responsibility to sweep or to clean.
If they would have swept this house out and we had not known, we could possibly have taken this house. It was up, but I smelled moisture in the air also.
Oh, they had some mildew damage.
Yeah, but it was beautiful. It was a gorgeous property. 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, large foyer, $350 rent.
Yeah, it was 2-story. It was
2 stories. Man, this house was badass, but nobody took care of it, and they did not clean it up to do a walkthrough with us. The owner showed up, and she was kind of cleaning up as we went through the apartment, but it's too late, baby. I done seen the truth. We out.
It's like that scene in Get Out. I just wanted to be like, no.
Oh, no.
That's all we have for today. Make sure your AC units are not old. Make sure that you're checking for water pressure. Make sure that you're checking for mildew or moisture inside of your home. Make sure that you have an airtight house in regards to your windows, screens, and front door. Try to get off the ground floor if you can.
Diversify your realtor pool.
Yeah, diversify your realtor pool. Roam those Facebook groups.
Yeah.
Join those Facebook groups. They are worthwhile. Getting information from there is definitely worthwhile. And that's what's up. Keep checking out our channel as well. We'll put out some more content. Maybe we can do some interviews with some realtors. That'd be kind of cool.
Possibly.
We appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yep, and we will see you next time.
All right. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, please. We appreciate you and want to keep bringing you content. Let us know you like the content.
See you next time.